This is gonna be my friggin'. I don't even want to know how many times I've recorded this video. Yeah. But yeah, so uh, the I'm just gonna explain. Yeah, it's to explain. I have to do this for firefighter, pre-service firefighter training at Algonquin College, and I need to explain the 2024 Emergency Response Guidebook. And I was supposed to do it with a partner who somehow spontaneously disappeared, and I don't imagining talking to an audience is weird to me. So I'm just gonna utilize a chatbot to make it creatively interactive. And this is I think I've tried making this video like 7 times now. ChatGPT wasn't working in the morning, and then I was like, oh, I'll use Copilot, but then, well, let's do this. Greetings.
Hey, Dustin, how's your Wednesday going so far?
Good. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. You're more aware of the date and time than ChatGPT is. Did you get that? Huh?
Gotcha, loud and clear. What's on your mind?
Hmm. I need to make this. I need to make an emergency response guidebook video for like my hazmat operations theory course in firefighter training at Algonquin, and I want to utilize. I was gonna incorporate you, but your system, I don't know, it kind of poops out.
I'm here to help, Dustin. What do you need assistance with for your emergency response guidebook video?
I don't know if I want to do this with you. I feel like ChatGPT is better, but I appreciate you also being there. Just wanted to let you know.
Got it, Dustin. No worries at all. I'm here if you change your mind or need anything else.
Can you hear me? This might not work. Do this again. Aha, we are back.
Yes, we're back on track. Ready for more whenever you are.
That was a good first video. I like that, but let's. I want to do another take. Just to, yeah, because I don't know, short and sweet, this kind of thing, and yeah, like last time, I feel like I took too much time, and let's do the same. You want to do the same thing again? I hate doing something the second time around. It always feels fake, but let's do another. You want to pretend to be. You're a person I'm having to explain this book to. You can be like, say you're like a beginner first responder person, and it's like this guidebook is like gonna keep you safe, give you like safe guidelines to follow in the event of any hazardous material spilling or from like a truck trailer accident or railway car, or like some storage, something storage for hazardous materials. Yeah, you want to do this again? Even though I hate doing something a second time.
Sure thing. Let's dive into it with a fresh perspective. I'll be the beginner first responder, eager to learn. Ready whenever you are.
Oh god. All right, let's do this. So yeah, so this book is a guidebook to help you during the initial phase of a transportation incident involving hazardous materials and dangerous goods. And you need to look for a placard and then follow the flow chart on page 1, which will kind of like direct you where to go and how you want to utilize it is basically like it's all about like it's funny search and rescue operations. This is on a tangent, but like the whole idea about search and rescue is taking the search out of the search and rescue. So it's like to handle these, to know what you're dealing with, it's like you got to take the identification query out of the identification query. So you need to know what you're dealing with. And it's like if you know the name of it, the chemical substance, the blue the blue section, you can look it up alphabetically. But then if you're able to attain the UN ID number, it's a 4-digit number, then the yellow section is where you'll find that listed numerically. And in both sections, anything that's highlighted in green has special considerations because it can it can be spontaneously combustive, reactive to water, different stuff. And there are in the green section, it'll give you like the appropriate isolation distances and stuff. Yeah, but the whole idea of this book is that you identify what something is. You're able to do that in the book, and then it takes you to the orange section, which is basically like a. It's like the orange section is a bunch of playbook guides for handling different materials, and yeah, that was the yeah. So like it could be anything, and a first responder person dealing with something like this, like like it would just, yeah, not knowing what something is and trying to deal with it. Yeah, it's tricky stuff. You probably want to use guide 121 for that and page intentionally left blank. But I don't know. I wanted to play. Are you still there with me?
I'm here. You explained that really well. The ERG is crucial for identifying hazardous materials and knowing how to handle them safely. Anything else you want to add?
Do you have any questions?
No questions from me right now. Anything else you want to go over or practice?
Okay, let's do a funny scenario where there's an alien spaceship that crash
Our-
lands on the Earth, and there's like a storage container.
Got it. An alien spaceship crash lands with a mysterious storage container. What's the first thing we do in this scenario?
Wow, oh man. If it's alien, we probably want to contact like area, was it 64 or something? That would be weird, but let's say everything was all right. We need to identify the potential hazards, basically, especially that storage container. Yeah, and from the looks of things, yeah, it looks like I don't know, looks like something that has gas. And yeah, so we utilize special uh, like
Equipment.
yeah, yeah, data instruments for detecting things from far away, so that we know what we're dealing with. And it just so happens that what is found there is krypton. Yeah. So you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. So now that we've identified krypton, we follow the ERG guidelines for inert gases. What's the next step in our response plan?
Okay. Yes. And so if we know it's krypton, what should we do in the book?
We'd locate the appropriate guide in the ERG, which for krypton is guide 120. Then we'd
Where? Hold
follow
on.
the
Hold
gases.
on. What section of the book would you use to look that up in?
We'd start with the yellow bordered section to find the UN ID number and then use the
No,
blue border.
because that one is listed numerically, and we don't like it's alien ship, so it doesn't have like a placard on it or like something that is like part of the friggin' Department of Transportation safety stuff followed in North America. And yeah, so like if you only know that number, then you use the yellow section. But if you know what something is, then which section do you want to go to?
You'd Use the blue bordered section to look up Krypton by name, which gives you the correct guide number. Then you'd proceed to the orange section for response guidelines.
I love that. This is good. Yeah. Yeah.
Glad
And it's weird. Oh, yeah. Perfect. And like guide one, it's weird. After 120 is 121. It's my favorite. It's like the mystery one. Yeah.
it is. It's like a blank slate for unknown situations.
Yeah. That's like life. It's a primordial existence. So guide 120, we're dealing with an inert gas called
Right.
krypton. I don't know, but I get this feeling that it might be from the planet Krypton.
Haha, who knows? But at least it's not a threat. So we focus on ensuring safety and controlling the scene.
Hold on though, because whatever is in that storage container, which was identified as krypton, can be a potential threat. Yeah, because the vapors may cause dizziness or asphyxiation without warning. Yeah, and yeah, and they're heavier than air. It's gonna linger, and it's like they're non. It's apparently non-flammable, but containers may explode when heated, and ruptured may rocket. So we need to be careful. Yeah. So that's the potential hazards.
Exactly. So we need to ensure proper ventilation, keep sources of heat away, and stay alert for any signs of danger.
Okay, dope. Yeah. And basically we should be stay upwind, uphill, upstream, stuff like that. And who should we call? And no, it's not Superman.
Definitely not Superman. We'd call in the hazmat team or other specialized emergency responders.
Yes, I feel like firstly we'd want to do a quick call to Canutech to confirm what is yeah.
And get any additional guidance they might have.
Yes. And like I feel like I would even let dispatch know that I was just gonna contact Canutech. Yeah. And get that stuff. So anyways, yeah, so basically we need to wear CBA fire suits, but our fire suits have limited protection, and because of the vapors, and who knows what these kryptoniters are sending us, it might be a container full of their stinky farts. We need to be protected from that stuff, so we probably need a class A or a level A uh, hazmat suit to protect ourselves from potentially hazardous vapor.
Exactly. Full protective gear is crucial to ensure safety. Better to be over-prepared, especially with unknowns like krypton gas.
Yeah, like why are they sending us their gas?
Maybe they're just trying to share their version of a gift. Regardless, it's best to stay protected and proceed with caution.
Who knows? Maybe that gas is good stuff. Anyhow, yeah. So yeah, and it just like goes on to say like immediate precautionary measure: isolate like the area of at least 100 meters in all directions. If it's large, continue like downwind and stuff. If there's like a spill, yeah,
Exactly.
all
You're
good
on the right
stuff.
track.
So I don't know.
Yes.
I feel like it's like the guidebook in this video. I feel like I did it right. Is there anything that I did wrong?
No, you did great. You covered all the key points and explained everything clearly. It looks like you're all set for your video.
All right. Yeah. Merci beaucoup.
You're very welcome. Glad to help.